As always, takeoffs, engage the flaps. Oh, that's a good thing to test, to make sure that the propeller rotates the right direction. So we're going to switch the wires on 2 out of the 3 wires, and now the propeller will be turning in the right direction. Now we're going to take off into the wind. Again, engage the flaps. And now we're flying.
And now we're lost.
The fin is quite aerobatic. And it's pretty stable as well because of the washout. And you can see how slow it can fly with the flaps. That's the propeller flattening because it's weak. But, oh yeah, this is where you can practice filming too, because I've got a couple batteries.
I can't even see it anymore.
Yeah, remember, zoom out and then zoom in.
Oh, wrong zoom. There we go.
Yeah, I'll just fly around so you can practice. I'll show you how the aircraft loses control now when it's put into a climb and then power is suddenly lost. Just like this. Actually, that wasn't that bad. But to see the difference in flight with flaps down and flaps off, here's a pass at half throttle. And then when I come back around, I'm going to put the flaps on. How are you doing? Good?
Good, I think. I don't know.
Oh shit, something's happening. I just lost power. It might be. Yeah, focus over here. So I just lost the propeller. I don't know why, but here's the plane, completely safe. You know, thanks to the flaps for landing. Yeah, I don't know where the propeller is and the collet's gone too, so I guess it's time to fly the bigger plane. Yeah. First on my face, because I'm going to talk. Okay, so now I'm going to take these wings and I'm going to put them on the bigger plane, which carries the GoPro, 2 3300 milliamp hour packs. This plane is just a prototype. It's built weak, so it'll most likely fail, but you know, which I anticipate that, and that's why we're going to be flying over there, which is a bunch of dense vegetation that can hopefully save the parts. You know, and it's not like there's really a lot to be saved because it's raining and it's, you know, stupid to be out here right now, but I'm impatient. I got to do this. So now we're going to take the parts that are required to fly, such as the receiver and the speed controller and BEC, We're going to remove them from this plane so I can transfer it to the other plane. And I'll also show you how the wings come off. So now I have got the receiver and the speed controller and BEC over there. Now I'm going to loosen these nuts here. These wing nuts are nice. And okay, keep track of the wing nuts. Now the top lock comes off. Don't lose your washers. And then the wings come off. Just like that. And now this is the light. As you can see, I lost the collet and the propeller, so that cuts the flight of the light plane short. But I'll remember next time to use Loctite. Okay. So now I'm going to place the wings onto this plane, which also uses the same lock, and observe how I attach these wings. One goes in, the other one goes in. Now the top lock is placed. Angle the wings, push it down, washers on, secure the wing nuts. Oops. Well, since this came off, I'm not going to put it on there, but this is my video transmitter, and ideally, well, for me, I place it back here, and the board camera sits up here. This is your FPV piloting equipment, and a GoPro sits at the base down here. And supposedly there's going to be another layer down here which protects the equipment. But for now, all I'm doing is load testing, which is I'm loading this plane about 44 ounces, whereas the other plane was 23. So I'm just going to keep this off for now because it's not attached to the airplane anymore. But so now, got to do, I'm not going to attach this either because it came off. What I'm going to do now is place the GoPro on the plane. I'm going to start it recording. Okay. Hi. Yeah, alright. So then, I'm going to place it on here. However, I lost something. I don't know. This footage is not probably going to be worth anything, but... Can I see that rag? Thank you. Ooh. Thanks a lot. Alright. This is blue vinyl tape, electrical tape. I think it's the best kind in my opinion. The others aren't very good. They don't stay. Now I realize that this is probably not a smart thing to do, especially since I'm expecting this thing to fail. So there's a lot of expensive parts on this plane, but for the sake of prototyping and being sure that when you guys purchase this plane, you should absolutely trust the product. And I'm not sure how this is going to turn out because I've never flown this before. but this is one of the main reasons for this design. And again, I'm going to attach these according to my schematic. B and C is channel 1. What time we got? 303? Alright, good. A is channel 4. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see, what is this? This is channel. D and E is channel 6. Is this D and E? Okay. So I placed B and C in the wrong place. B and C is channel 1. My feet are hurting a lot. Oh! Okay, this is D and E, which is channel 6. And this, of course, is channel 2. Alright, so then, again, attach the new motor to the speed controller. We have to test the rotation and make sure it's pushing. This is a Park 480, 275 watts, 10-inch propeller, 3.8-inch pitch. It gives me full throttle thrust of 50 ounces. So roughly the plane has a wattage of, let's see, it's a little over 100 watts per pound. So that's not very good, but the plane is kind of efficient at flying. But that's only speculation. So now I'm going to connect the batteries. This is parallel wiring. So I have two 3300 milliamp packs, 3-cell, 11.1 volts. That gives me 6600, and it's still 11.1 volts. So it should allow me to fly for a long time, but you know, probably like 25 minutes, 30, which you could argue that that's not a long time, and while that is true, this plane isn't very big either. So for the small size and job that we're asking for it, it's pretty respectable in some sense. It's misting out here, so nothing is really sticking. Ideally, you don't rely on tape, because it can fail. So, but due to the circumstances, this is a prototype. It's okay. Alright, now I'm going to secure speed controller and BEC. The receiver is okay where it is. Now we're going to plug it in. GoPro's still going. So now we do a test. Controls. This set isn't working. Why? Because it's plugged in the wrong way. So now I fix that. There. Oh God, excuse me. There it is. Oh God, excuse me. Flaps down. Alright, ready to fly. A few words. This is quite heavy. 45 ounces versus 23. It's almost double the weight. And yet I'm still using the same wings, same servos. Since this is just a prototype and the build isn't that strong, I already know improvements to add to it. It'll most likely fail. So it just is a question of how long will it fly until it fails, if it flies at all. So that's what we're doing now. Okay, it's starting to rain, so we're just gonna do this. Oh no. The center of gravity is really far back. I don't know why that is. This is not acceptable. Shit. Alright, in order to fix that, I'm going to slide the GoPro forward as far as possible. It will no longer be pointing in the right direction, but that allows me to get proper center of gravity. I'm just gonna grab a piece of tape. These GoPros are pretty fucking great, dude. Like, I crashed this GoPro and fuck, a piece of tape just fucking did not work at all. Alright, this is really bad. We're just gonna do this out of desperation because it's really wet out here and nothing is sticking. So here we go. Flaps down. Engage throttle. Did not work. You see that shit? I think I know why. One sec. Now how to fix this. Alright, so I'm going to try again. I suspect it's because the weight is too far on the bottom. So I moved the GoPro to the top. Center of gravity is acceptable. I'm testing the neutrality of the weight. It's not bad. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know, it's probably not gonna work again. So let's see. Yeah. Fuck. I don't know, let me try something else. Fuck.
Alright, you're live.
Yes. Yes, film that shit, dude. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. That is good. That is great. Look at that shit. Damn. Film the switches again, man. This is great. Fucking fantastic. I'm gonna come in nice and low over you. There we go.
Oh shit, I lost it. There it is.
Hell yeah, that is nice. It's pouring, dude. It really is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But
That's cool.
I'm gonna get this shit.
I don't know where it is now.
Alright, I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. So it's fucking functioning with those batteries.
Yeah. I can't see it.
Here it is. Landing with the flaps. Well, that wasn't bad. Here, this is how it's flying. Look at this, like this. "45 ounces, people." You see that vibration? Holy fuck. Alright. We're going. Alright, dude, I'm gonna land it now. Get this landing this time.
Okay.
We're done. Holy fuck, it is raining hard. Flaps are down. Coming in for a landing. Holy shit! Hi!
Success!